Good day, viewers. You are welcome. Here we have a nice functional equations giving f of x squared minus 6x plus 9 equals x plus 1. Our goal is to find f of square root of 5. Before anything, let's try to understand the pattern of this domain. We have a quadratic which is x squared minus 6x plus 9. Here, f is not uniquely determined. It is not uniquely defined, and the x here are the member of real number. So what we'll be getting here is a kind of a function that is not one-to-one. And let's see how we can get to finding f of root 5, which means the answer here might be more than 1. If you have x squared minus 6x plus 9, suppose I want to factorize this. Looking for two numbers that the sum will be minus 6 and the product will be 9. Let's say I consider 3 and 3. Or let's say minus 3 minus 3. This one gives us minus 6. And if we multiply this together, it gives us 9. Good. And the whole of this becomes x squared minus 3x plus 9. Then we have x minus 3 multiplied by x minus 3. So since the two of them are equal, then we have x minus 3 squared. We are not finding anything here. We just try to understand the domain of this function. Let's try and replace it. Here we have f of x minus 3 all squared equals x plus 1. So we can't get f of root 5 directly until we get f of x, then we substitute. So the next step is we apply the substitution method. If I replace, suppose I let u equals x minus 3 squared, which we can just write this as x minus 3 squared equals u. By taking the square root of both sides, so we have x minus 3 equals plus or minus square root of u. This was what I said, we have plus or minus, and the x here is not one-to-one. So we can have more than one solution. So if I make x the subject of the formula, we have we have to transfer this minus 3 to the other side, and this gives us 3 plus or minus square root of u. If this is what we have, we are going to take back the substitution into this equation. By substituting, we are going to have f of the whole of x minus 3 squared is given as u equals yx plus 1. X is given as 3 plus or minus square root of u, then plus 1. So the next step is we are going to add 3 and 1 together. Then we have f of u equals 4 plus or minus square root of u. Then let's change this one to x. We have f of x equals 4 plus or minus square root of x. What I said earlier is, if we consider from the domain that we get, which is x minus 3 squared, so this one is not one-to-one. That is, the two values will map to the same argument, and hereby we are going to have two different solutions to this. And if you look at this f of x, we have one of it to be 4 plus root x, and the other part is f of x equals 4 minus root x, which means these two answers are going to be what we are looking for after we substitute the value of x. And from the first one, if our x here equals the square root of 5, we substitute. By substituting, we have f of root 5 equals 4 plus, the initial root here can be just the square root of 5, then all raised to power of 1 over 2. So the root here is half, and which we can conclude this as 4 plus 5 raised to power of, this is another half. If half multiply half, we have it as 1 over 4. This is the first value, which is f of root 5, considering the positive. And again, if x is equals root 5, considering the negative part, we have f of square root of 5 equals 4 minus, we have 5 raised to power of 1 over 4, just as we got above. Then we can just combine this together so that we have f of square root of 5 equals 4 plus or minus 5 raised to power of 1 divided by 4. So this is what we get for this, and we can actually put a check if this result is equal.